We are back at it once again, my friends. More Stoneblock. I can't hear the music. Oh, there it goes. I have to turn that up really loud for myself to hear it. That's a bit odd. It looks fine in the mixer. It looks like it's normal on the mixer. I just had to turn my headphones way up. Very strange. What a great distracting start to the live stream. Fortunate Narado, Lucaro, Spokidoki, Becca, thank you so much for the bananas. Taubar, Floyne, thank you as well. And that lets me know that we're live. Look at this. I haven't actually AFK'd in the world that much at all, and we've started to collect some of this stuff, so that's cool. But we want to create the thing that's going to allow us to upgrade the speed of all of this, right? We're going to build a layout for that somewhere here in the factory. And that means we're going to have to go down a rabbit hole, because last time we discovered that there is actually a way to get this dragon's breath. God, look at all the stuff we got bookmarked to do today. This is called Woot. So today we do the Woot mod. And I've done it before a long time ago. It looks kind of different, at least the textures of the blocks. And I had a little read through this manual before we started, so we should be good to get into this. But I think it's going to set us up on several little rabbit holes. I mean, getting all of this together probably will. Luckily, the mod isn't too big. But yeah, we might require some automation. One of the things I was thinking of doing is having some more automation inside of this place. So planning of the layout would be a good idea. I did kind of want to extend in this direction, but then we have the solar panels to contend with. Looks like the end of our power array is going to be somewhere around here. So maybe what this does is just, I don't know, goes off in that direction. We'll have to think about it today. But it all starts with bringing over another cable, figuring out where we're going to put in some automation in this place. So that's purple. Isn't there one in the middle? Because that's purple too. So we've got magenta here. Let's go grab some of that, and then potentially we will need to make some more. Yep, and we got the means to do so. Wonderful. So we've got a noise in the ear. It's Sleepy Desi here for 4 months. We've got Sir Firelord here for 7. And Scythin is here for 6. Thank you for your support, peeps. As always, it's appreciated. We're continuing our daily streams again for the foreseeable future. I posted a video over on the Xisuma Says channel today, just outlining some of my current plans. A little bit of a reflection on the year that's passed, and that sounds of interest to you. Go check it out, of course. I've also made some slight adjustments to the live stream layout, you might notice. In fact, actually, after all the little iterations that I went through, it's basically one tiny adjustment that you can see right now, but there's something amazing that y'all are going to enjoy, potentially today. But don't get your hopes up, because, you know, I'm a brain smartist over here. He didn't read the message, says Sir Firelord. Which message was that? I get lots of messages all the time. Green Mazing is here for 5 months. Thank you so much, Green Mazing. Appreciate your support. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. I am kind of annoyed by the placement of that over there, because I really do have like a strong vision for this expanding in that direction. But that sort of can't happen anymore. Let's put in some lead sheet metal. You see, I'm trying to get an idea of roughly what happened there. That's some of roughly where like the shape and layout is, so we can start to put some things together here. So we've got this nice healthy gap of like 2 blocks, I think. So if we were to be 2 blocks over here, oh yeah, then there's like this thing being nice and even. So maybe not. Forgot about that. It's like, maybe it's like this. I probably need some tools around here to help a little bit. A wand would be good. A wand would be a very good one. Because this can pretty much go as far back as this thing right here. So yeah, then it goes in this direction. As, it's raining. Yeah, so this thing can move into that space a fair bit, that's for sure. RIP Sapphire Lord, no sub message for you, says Skyfighter. Oh, I see your message, right. Wheeze, what's up? Okay, I've read your message. Thank you for the support, my dude. Magnet Striker, thank you for subscribing. We got Tolda MC here for 9 months. And we've also got Uncle B Joe here for 2. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks as always. Xisuma, will you feature your cinematics in the future, even if not in a storyline? The cinematics will... Oh, look at that. Wait, it was I think I just went up by 1? Too high? In fact, the whole thing might have a roof at this height, so don't want to be too wasteful. Obviously, we've got crazy amounts of this. The cinematics are really just, you know, if I have an idea and something I can do, I'll do it, but there is going to be no storyline next season. Unless some sort of miraculous wave of inspiration hits me and it all makes sense, which it probably won't. Like, I don't really want to do a storyline like that again. I don't mind doing like one-offs and whatnot, but I feel quite burned from all of that, you know, as I've discussed. So that's like 4 blocks out. That'll be the 4th there, right? So maybe it just comes out as far as this. And turns a corner. This thing's like 5 wide. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely feeling like some height variation on it would be cool. Also, this wall has like no room for anything interesting going on, I just kind of realised. And there's actually no reason it couldn't come out a little bit closer. Like, this one's got a gap of 2, right? Like, what would that look like? That would be 1, 2, and then it would be there. Let's get rid of all of that. And then build the wall at this height. If we leave a little space behind, just means maybe we can actually put some things in the wall here, is kind of what I'm thinking. So I want to have like these things probably like baked into the design somewhere around here. And then somewhere we're going to build a Woot farm, and we're also going to have a little automation. I'm falling behind on these noises in the air. There's so many coming through. Thank you for your tremendous support as always, peeps. Cole Mick is here for 10 months. We've got Aquantis live with a raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome all the raiders. We're playing some modded Minecraft over here. Baroxide3274 is here for 5 months. Glad you're feeling better. Just wanted to drop in and say hello. And that I'm very excited for more modded Minecraft. That is awesome to hear. I'm excited too. Michael Stickle, thank you for 61 months. Evil X right there, saying 5 years. Can't wait what the next will hold. Have a great New Year's Eve, X. What is one thing you wished you did different this year? We also got Golden TNT MSD with the Evil X for 60 months, saying, I love Human Resource Machine and 7 billion humans. I'm excited for you to play them. What's awesome to me is that Human Resource Machine is essentially assembly language programming, which is low level. Thanks for all the months of entertainment. I might fire up that game and play it as part of our variety streaming. As for wishing something that I did different this year, I try not to like hold on to regrets. Like, I feel like I have a propensity towards negativity in my mind, and so I find thinking in that capacity somewhat unhelpful to myself. So until you say it, it doesn't really cause me to think over. The couple of things that come to mind is just not seeing people as much. Seeing everything through the lens of risk has become really tiring. I made plans to see a friend a while back, and the second that I was like, I'm about to leave, right? And then all of a sudden my mind starts ticking over with like, you know, I'm putting my grandparents at risk and stuff, and because I see them a lot, and it really like, looking back on it, it probably would have been alright. You never know, you might pick something up, but like, I didn't want to risk Christmas, and it just feels like every time there's an opportunity to do something, I think about risk a lot, and at some point you really need to like get on with everything, right? By the way, I'm just putting down these blocks for some of the ideas that I've got in my head, right? Like, I've got future plans. And so before we get into Woot, I just kind of want to do some layout work and kind of see where things can go from here. In the factory. Yeah, so I might have something like this. We're going to have another big... We're going to have like a sister structure to that one where it's sort of paralleling it. So that's why these things appear like so far. They need a lot of work. It's still just kind of basic layout stuff. So I kind of feel like I look at the nickel and think it could almost keep coming across in this area. And then we've got this like secondary... Right, I need some more materials again. The nickel stuff we've been using a lot, and the other one is the steel. So I can hit that up. So yeah, we might have something like that going on here. It might even come over the top. Still not really feeling like I see the place to do the building that I want to do. If I kept this just coming out in a straight line, it might end up looking a bit boring. Not the worst thing. So yeah, we're being led around into this corner. Maybe I should think about, like, this walkway might change. I don't know. Like, how do we get around into this space? I wanna see what's happening in these spaces. I don't quite see it right now. I feel like actually this right here could be a good spot for the Woot thing, potentially. And then we're gonna have this sister project for this one over here. So I haven't really done a lot on the ground, and I'll tell you what I haven't got going on. I haven't got like multiple overlapping heights for these walkways. So maybe what we can do to get started here, to actually get into it, is... I don't know if I'm going to keep this, but I can keep the pathway idea. So that thing's 3 wide, and I think it's those 3 blocks. So this means I now need some brownstone. Tom Lammers, thank you for subscribing, and New Emux, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. Appreciate you doing that, my dude. That is not the same type, is it? That is not the same type. The type we're after is that one, and we've got a lot of it. Tower says, my friends and I are going to spend New Year's Eve together, and they all want to do a self-test, but I'm really done with all the testing, and they've been vaxxed 3 times, and I still need to be tested every time I want to do something. Why did they get vaxxed in the first place then, says Taubar? Well, vaccines have the potential to stop spreading. Unfortunately, we haven't got the silver bullet with this one, and it doesn't prevent spreading as much. I don't know to what extent. It might, you know, extend it. Sorry, it might stop it spreading to some extent. It obviously doesn't fully. That much we know. It's interesting you say that, because I was listening to Jeremy Corbyn talk about vaccinations earlier, and I really liked his opinion on vaccine mandates, which is that he's opposed to them, that they alienate people, they criminalize not being vaccinated, which is something I don't think we should do to people, and that we should try and, you know, deal with this situation with, you know, with discussion and talking and reaching out and trying to understand one another, as opposed to forcing someone to do it our way. And one of the things he pointed out was testing. He says, look, you know, we can still use testing with unvaccinated people, and it's not a problem, you know, like, you're going somewhere to work, to this place, you do a test, it's like, not an issue. People don't have a problem with that. And I thought, yeah, you know, testing hasn't been politicized. I've not heard much about like people moaning about getting tested or whatever. And then same day I read that message and then I'm like, huh, I mean, I'm not having a go. You're perfectly, you know, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, right? It's just kind of ironic. It's like, here's this other thing that we've got for people who, if they don't want to get vaccinated, that can keep us on the same page. You know, we can still do testing. You can come. We know you haven't got it. That's great. As for though, you did point out that you're vaccinated, and I'm guessing your friends are as well. I really think it's a good idea just to like tolerate other people's perception of risk to some extent. Because I don't think doing a test is that much of an inconvenience personally, and I have only had to do a handful of tests myself, and sure, it would be annoying to do a lot of tests. But like, I always try and think from a kind of like, what could be worse perspective. And you know, in the grand scheme of things, a test is pretty uninvasive. Yeah, it's a bit annoying to stick the swab up your nose or whatever, but like, it's not a big deal. You get tested, then you find out, you know, if you got it or not. And if other people around you want to do tests and you don't, you can obviously ask them, but if they still want to do it, I think respect that, because it's, you know, everyone's exposed to different levels of information about the situation we're in, and everyone has different takes on that information and what to do about it. And Talbar says, I'm really done with the COVID stuff, I guess. It's exhausting, right? It's a constant thing. Oh, this is some good tea. Skyfighter says, let's not forget discrimination is terrible. Even if people are not vaccinated or do not want to, we should never marginalize anyone for choosing something different if you disagree. Very well said. I think the only one caveat there is like when it involves harm. And the tricky thing there is that some people see not getting vaccinated as causing harm. I think there is like an element of truth to that, but really we should like be a bit more considerate that like this is like a very new and novel situation, and that all of this stuff is tricky to deal with. And personally, I just come down on the side of like, you know, if people are vaccine skeptical, doesn't mean they're like crazy anti-vaxxers, you know? Things tend to get pushed to the worst version of themselves, and then that stops discussion, that stops like hearing one another and learning from one another. Lion Pride says, you really test in your house, LeMayo? I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, like if I'm going somewhere, I do the test before I go. Not a single COVID measure can protect 100%. That is why we have several of them, says Curls of Doom. Yeah, we got many different tools at our disposal. Talbot says, it's just about the principle. I don't want to live in a society where we need a test to get out of the house. Oh, jeez. Well, I don't know. Like the fact that you've hit me with that today after I heard the thing from Jeremy Corbyn earlier, and I was like, yeah, isn't it great we've got testing, you know? It just seems so, I don't know, it just seems like if tests become politicized, that would make me cry, honestly. Like, you know, we've seen what is it, you know, COVID 1984, the pandemic, you know, the masks are trying to muzzle your freedom. You've seen some crazy takes on masking out there, and masking as a tool against spreading this stuff. And if testing goes down that route, oh god, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. Like, all of these things getting politicized and pushed to extremes is just so bad. I mean, we can boil anything down at the end of the day to like, should you or shouldn't do it, should you be forced to? And if we do that, we're going to start debating everything again. Should we go back and revise seatbelts in cars? You know, is that infringing on your freedom? Is it infringing on your chest's ability to breathe? You know, that restraining car restraint. Like, there's so many things in society that are just there because we've all sort of collectively agreed this is a good idea, then it just becomes normal. You know, we didn't have problems with masks not stopping surgeons from breathing, but, you know, some people want to claim that it stops them from breathing. And, you know, that's the worst example. We can also say, yeah, putting on a mask can be uncomfortable. I'll tell you, I've been out in a mask and have had to keep it on for a couple of hours, and it does make breathing sometimes just get a little heavier. But, like, I can deal with that, you know? But, like, just taking little bits of truth and extremifying it to make a political point happens too much. Little Vifa says, I don't want to do a test. I work from home and don't leave the house to socialise, so I've avoided requiring any up until now. But if I take a test, I'm doing it for the other people I'm going to socialise with rather than for myself. My freedom doesn't feel broken having to stick a swab up my nose. Yeah, and you know what? I do testing for other people as well. I don't think I've asked anyone else if they've done a test other than if it's around my grandparents. If it's like, you know, so-and-so's coming over for dinner, cool. My grandparents are there, it's like, if there's no mention of a test, I'll bring it up. Little Pink Dragon says, clothes are infringing on my body's right to be free and out in the nude. Absolutely. They are those infringing clothes. Oh. What do you mean they keep me warm? I'm protected from the weather. Keep me dry. Temp says, hey X, can you put the wireless terminal in your head bubble slot and open it with a hotkey? Just FYI. Can you? That sounds amazing. What is the hotkey? Let's go find out. So that thing is... I should have looked first, really. Let's... Oh, there we go. That is from Wireless Crafting Terminal. Wow. I think... What would I like to go with? E would be a good one. Honestly. That might sound a bit strange, because that's normal inventory. I don't know how often I'm going to need to see that, but let's actually try that one. So if I go to controls... where would E... There it is. So like, none. Done. It just opens that instead. That might sort of like backfire at some point. Also, I can't now get to my... Actually, I can. They're over here. But then I can't put it in there to begin with. Interesting. How about we give ourselves a backup for opening the inventory? Like, I'm just going to put it on the number pad. No? Oh, right. I thought the number pad was good for, like, some additions. Decimal. So, like, there you go. So, if I do that and then move the item... Now, every time I press E, it just goes straight into a terminal. I'll see how I get along with that. I think initially I'll feel like a bit of a reflex of like, oh, this don't feel right. And then I'll get used to it, perhaps. We shall see, we shall see. So we're kind of setting ourselves up to have a little work area down here. Speaking on depth and height, like a lot of this place is kind of all at the same height so far, which maybe what we'll do is we'll dig something lower down here to give us a bit of variation on height. So I was bringing out a... Let's not forget, I was bringing out one of these, but it looks like we're going to be in a completely different area. You know, having these things just wrapping around such far distances, not too keen on, but looks like it's the only way we can do it, really. So this thing's like, at first I think we're just going to run under here. Right, did I read all the noises in the air? I think I did, but I'll read the last one again. JKL's 1998, thank you for 10 months of support. Appreciate it. Not sure if I read that one or not. We had a bit of a waffle there. I mean, this whole situation that we're in, it's, God, it can be exhausting to engage with, can't it? Just the discourse has been... I'm getting like tons of lag. Just trying to think. What was the last time we had like lag was because we were auto crafting stuff. I'm trying to do something and I'm opening my inventory and it's confusing me because I'm not getting the right screen. Like I literally just said, that'll confuse me. I've totally forgotten what I was going to do. Doesn't matter. Are we on magenta or purple? We're on this one. So I think what I'll do is probably get rid of this cable now. It's got 6 channels on it. That's a point. Like, depending on how many channels I need, I could just hook it up to the other one. I'm definitely feeling some strong lag at the moment. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to click on that and see... Huh, usually there's something there broken, but it's not at the moment. Problem is, I need to build something and I've just got no idea how to make it look, what it's going to do. If there's going to be a path that connects to it, like... It's all just unknowns. This is going to be a bit of a dead area, I think. Maybe what I could do is actually... I think this is a good spot right here. So let's extend this out. This thing will be the same size as that, which is 4, 4, and 3. So that's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oops. 2, 3, 4. So I'll give myself like access to an area here. Right, so this thing will go into this space. And then that gives me a spot to work in. Do's or gots more of that scaffold, please. Proper English, innit, bruv? Proper English. Yeah, so then we got this little room right here. 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Make a square to kind of tell us how much space we got. Then we've got to get a cable over here. I get a lag spike every time I open this up. Cat jam? What is cat jam? I guess I might as well just use this trench that's already here. If I'd have known that a minute ago, I wouldn't have ripped out all that cable, right? Joe Dragon, welcome to the stream. Every time I read your name, I always just hear Jod Reagan in my head. I can't help it. It's like a meme. Everstrew says, not sure who it was, had to refresh my stream, but someone in chat said they were going into work despite being COVID positive due to needing income. I understand it's a rough situation and I sympathise with that, but please rethink what you're doing. You could be infecting others who might have health conditions and COVID could be really serious for them. Please don't be responsible for potentially hospitalising people or worse. Yeah, I would take those words really seriously. Listen to that voice in your head. I could understand the pressures of like needing to work and sustain your income, because like a lot of people end up living on a tight budget. But yeah, putting other people at risk is not like you don't want to find out that so and so got COVID that day that you went in and died of it. Like that's a horrible thing to live with. So yeah, please listen to those words seriously. Government should be giving people better sick pay, says Rob. I couldn't agree with that more. I couldn't agree with it more, but something like that is also highly contentious, right? Let's now figure out what we're going to automate over here, because we are here to automate. We need to start doing the Woot now that we've figured out a little bit more about the layout of this place and where things are going to go. It's a slow process, but we'll get there. Yeah, so inside this spot, which is currently completely unlit, I kind of like the idea of like not being in night vision all the time. like, there's mood and ambience that can be enjoyed. Yeah. So, we need to automate a part of this Woot mod. I don't even know if you can automate it. This is probably the first thing I'm going to find out is like, nope, you did all that for nothing. Maybe I should have tested it first. So, there is this thing here called the Stygian Anvil. I kind of feel like this is going to be essential for a lot of stuff because we've got to make loads of these things. And then they're parts of the blocks that we got to craft in a big way. So, it really starts with this thing. So you have Stygian iron that's made from Stygian iron ore, and this is crafted and with yet another hammer. I'm going to guess that this has durability to it, but it might not. Also, wait a minute, if it needs iron ore, it would be wise of me to actually gather some, because all of it gets automatically processed at the moment. Let's go back. Ugh. We're gonna jump around on this mod a lot, so I really need to start bookmarking some stuff. That's not the way to do it. Add the anvil, right? Now that is... Okay, that's something different. Just wondering if there was like a better version of that hammer. So you can use it to make iron plates and iron ore. That's actually made out of soul sand and netherrack. Huh. I read that you required iron ore. Well, it appears that you do with that. So this way works just fine. And then soul sand is used for soul dust. Let's check those again. Stygian iron ore, Stygian iron ore. So this option is the one that we'll go with. Now, currently our soul sand farm is being taxed by our wither farm. And it's not very good. In the crafting recipe, there is... Let's see. Oh, didn't we go over this recently? I thought there was like an essence thing for crafting this stuff. So it's like wither dust and sand. I think I added that recipe in. I think I added a recipe for soul sand. Yeah, it's craftable. And it requires those things. And we'll keep getting that wither stuff coming in and we'll keep getting sand. So that is taken care of. As is netherrack. We craft that from essence. So the Stygian, whoopsie. The iron ore thing, we're going to use that recipe. Yeah, okay. Let's start putting some recipes into the system and figure out where they go. Which one's the pattern? That's the pattern terminal. It's got a pattern in it. So yeah, we need that recipe. Then we also need... How can I best get to that again? The hammer. The uses of the hammer. That's something we're going to need eventually. Probably inside the system. Oh, I really should have added that to the list. Okay, and then we also need the one for this, the soul dust. So far, they're all just innocent little... Oh, that being said, I do need to check the durability on this, right? So... Let's go try and make that. Ah, wrong terminal. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I was not looking forward to that thing using up some durability. It doesn't use durability. That's just wonderful, isn't it? Cool. Save the tea, says Sir Firelord. I finished drinking my tea for today. Now it's just onto the water. Lion Pride says, okay everyone, let's close the chat and watch X for a few minutes. Why is that? Why have we got to close the chat? The bigger issue is AE detects that it is returned. Is if AE detects that it's returned. Oh, yikes. Okay, so... You know, I was going to make a few more, but I guess we'll do some testing first. So, like, we put those in. Now we can, at Woot, and start to see some of these items, right? I'm sure we'll need a fair bit of that. Looks to be okay. Looks to be just okay. And it put it back. Might be wise to put in like a few of those though for all the different use cases. By the way, we should also throw back in pretty much everything else right here. Okay, and go back to Woot. And click on the hammer. Yeah, I'm just going to put like 5 of those in. Hopefully that'll be good. There is a lot of stuff to do here. There's also a book called Read Me. I read this one down here. That one doesn't seem to have a recipe. Anyway, we need to make this anvil, so obsidian's cool. We need to smelt this stuff, and then we need to give it a recipe for the iron block. Now that is done through crafting. I kind of like the idea of storing this stuff in a compacting drawer. Last time we did that with a crafting request, though, it kind of gave us some serious lag, which we've actually been suffering with a little bit again. So we could put it in one of these machines, or we could do it in the Ender IO system. Or I could make a new little storage area, actually. I could possibly do that. Which one of these is actually... Got a compactor, we got furnace over here. So this is probably a good place to smelt some stuff, right? Swap this into machine mode. And then ask for a basic furnace recipe. Actually... Oh, that's iron, Stygian iron dust. So can I like get more out of the ore? Is that the idea? Where does that stuff come from? Ooh. Yeah, I think because that requires the ore, I think we won't worry about that. We shall not worry. So there you go. That now goes down into one of these. That doesn't have a crafting upgrade, I've noticed. They... If I remember correctly, they should. They should have a crafting upgrade. Because that one should make that stuff and store it here. But it doesn't appear to want to do that unless it's held up. Like, I remember one of these recipes being pretty tricksy. Yeah, there you go. It's now doing a whole bunch of stuff to make that happen. And then this one's... Ah, there you go. So it makes those to make these, yeah. I guess that means this one is probably supposed to have that. I don't know why it doesn't. So it's starting to fill up that. That's cool. So when we put this here, I have to then put the ore in, I think. I'm still not quite getting used to the reflex of not having to... Hang on, let's go at Woot. Not having to, like, navigate the hotbar. Okay, so now... Which one is it? It's this one. So, like, if I don't know why I got 2 stacks there, but we'll go for 2. In theory, it should start crafting those up. Terrific. Then we'll ask for stacks of the stuff. And away it goes making all of that. Why is this like place so laggy, I wonder? The ores seem to be doing good at the moment. Don't know what's causing it. So yeah, now it can make the ingots for us. So if I ask for 100, it should get to work right away. Yep. Now, it's about where we want to store it. We're going to use a crafting upgrade. X, I know you tried before, but there's a way to use A2 to keep a large buffer of items if you want to try again, says Barpadag. Oh, that's what we're about to do. So, don't sweat it. I'm just curious. Oh, I came here to look for something different. I just go down here somewhere. Okay, it's on that side. Okay, that's not what I want. Seems that I've been using those interfaces a fair bit. This is what I want. Does this support a crafting upgrade? No, it doesn't. Right, okay. So I can't just have a storage bus and then it fill it up through crafting. It has to be an import-export. So up here in our crazy unfolding factory, in this little space, we'll add a drawer controller, I think. And a compacting drawer. Might need multiple. I'll just make what we need for now. Oops, made 2. Whatever. Then we need an export. And a storage bus. Let's keep typing. There we go. Also going to need some cables, I guess. So, you walk into this room in the middle, maybe like directly opposite you is where you might see... Well, that's not good. Might see this thing. I think I like the idea that you step down a little bit. Then you got this here, so this next bit I guess will probably be out of sight. Oh yeah, I kind of need more operational space than that. What was that noise in my ear? That was a different noise, wasn't it? That was different. So drawer controller there. Compacting drawer above it with the ingots that we requested. Of which there won't be much. Oh. It doesn't work with that. Okay, well we might not need that after all. Looks like it's a one-way craft then. Huh. Well, it would have saved me some time to have known that. I guess if you click on U... Yeah, there's no craft back recipe. Interesting. I'm also curious if that's a nice texture for building or not. So a crafting recipe for that, then that means a crafting recipe for this. And we have ourselves the anvil. And when you go down the rabbit hole, sometimes you lose sight of what you're doing. I must admit, I kind of forgot we were trying to make the anvil. So we'll type in anvil and we'll craft that. No problems there. Right? Ah. That's weird because I put in 5 of them. Or maybe they're all being used. Oh look. It's got 5 stored here. And now that job's finished. Will it let me do it now? So it looks like it takes all of them at once, which kind of sucks. Anyway, we'll have to keep an eye on that. That's not a particularly pretty anvil, isn't it? It also needs to be placed on top of a magma block, which could... Can I craft one? Yes. It would interfere very much with our ability to automate. So this thing will only work when there's a magma block below it, is what it was telling me. And right-clicking on it is doing nothing at the moment. Or was it not magma block, but some other type of magma-like thing from Woot? Let's find out. Got that again. Eco Tyrannus says that previous song was horrendous. What are you on about? We're listening to some brilliant music right now. Atmospheric. He uses 1 per crafter, I guess, says Crostine. A recipe that uses something like a bucket, hammer, or wire cutters is better done in Silic Assembler RF Tool Crafter setup. So I'm learning. X, do you ever find yourself talking to yourself while playing, even though you aren't streaming? I'm curious. No, not out loud, but I do sometimes talk like I talk on stream in my head, but usually that's because I'm like thinking about something I might want to say at some point. From a recipe, you get the thing at the bottom and right click on the anvil. Just throw the rest on... Just throw the rest of the recipe on top and hit it with a hammer. You get the thing at the bottom right, click on the anvil. Thing at the bottom right. I mean, part of your message suggests that what I might do... I mean, this is a clear interface, right? But maybe that's not how it works. We never added the recipe for the iron plate. Oh, we did. Then we need, like, iron bars. Eco Tyrannus says, I mean that 90s blade type of electro rock synthing song. My ears were bleeding. Oh, come on now. Don't be dramatic. You'll miss out on all the fun. This music's cool. Ah, now that's weird. Don't know what to make of that. Read the info tab on the eye on the anvil uses. Okay. Right click of a die or ender shard to place it on the anvil. Drop the other ingredients on the anvil, then hit it with your hammer. Is this automatable? Because this feels like a punishment. So that you place on, and then this you throw on. Then you need the hammer. Let's try that again. Yeah, okay, so it's automatable, says TARDIS. Right, that's good. Let's go grab a dislocation thing. Yep, we need one of those. So I guess this should probably be like the centerpiece of the room over here. What do we got? That cobble. We got that cobble. No, I got rid of the cobble. We're just trying to put it in my hotbar. Okay, so we'll do that, and then down here we'll have the dislocator. So I'm guessing... Let's get rid of this as well. Oh yeah. So I'm guessing we kind of like want, let's see, an autonomous thing. No, I always forget the name. Like there's autonomous activator, and then there's the mechanical miner. Was it mechanical user? Yeah, we want a mechanical user. And I'm hoping, well, we'll have to try a variety of things. That can probably sit there. Then we need like a dropper up top. But it needs to be an intelligent dropper. We need to, like when a recipe request comes through, this is going to be an absolute pain to set up, isn't it? I guess if we use a ME interface, it can eject the items into a block, which it then has to just receive back. So we can use this, and then the hammer will just be permanently in here doing, let's see, use item, right click, well it's always going to be upper left, entity, let's get another one of those, what were they called again? Well, they're from the Woot mod. Oh, that again. Yeah, this stuff. Maybe not that much. Need some of this just for testing. So if I drop that... Okay, that's on there. I think it needs to be pointing down. Pointing down like that. Let's take the hammer out and put it into this one. It also might need to be like one block lower. And there's that noise in the ear again. Try the user down 1 block so it interacts with the anvil. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, then it pops that off, so that's not it. Great. Temp says impulse topper from Ender.io to craft 1 time. Impulse topper, eh? We have not used this block yet, so I'm excited to use it. Right, I'm gonna operate like I did the last one. Ooh, oh dang it! You see, now that I'm pressing E to open my inventory, I'm forgetting that it opens up this, and so I'm shifting blocks out of my hotbar, which is not exactly what I wanted to do. Well, I wanted to shift them out. I didn't want to put them inside the other system. Okay, so let's chuck that on there. Put this impulse topper here. Impulse top. I have no idea what we are looking at. Let's get one of the top ones in. Oh, from the side, directly beside the anvil. Interesting, okay. It's got no power. For temporary purposes, we'll just put one of these things next door. I have absolutely no idea what this is. I mean, that's... So the middle's a filter. Do I have to tell it, like... push? The one in the middle worked a minute ago. Oh, wait. Maybe it's like a combination lock. Huh. What on earth am I looking at here, peeps? Oh, Blackjack says, I meant about the user. The impulse hopper is to allow a set of items to come through together rather than in a random order. Oh, I don't know what we're going to use that for then. I do not know. So, we're saying that this thing should actually be pointing into it when it does its right click. We've got a noise in the air. It's Lucifer, patron of art, here for 2 months. Saying, been here for 2 months, which has honestly flown by. Really, here's to many more. Thank you, my dude. Thank you so much for the support. Sounds like you've been enjoying it, which is always good to hear. I should probably put that up there. And then I need to put something on top of it. Ah, that one works. That one works. Right. The next bit gets even trickier. If we look at these recipes, right, I should probably figure out if I really need to automate this at this point, because this could be a real pain to do. Like, you have to give it multiple things, and I'm not sure how many of these we actually need. So let's spend some time going deeper into this mod for a second. So we need to craft, like, factory casing. All this stuff is pretty much it. I don't know if you get that back, because that's actually not one of the things from the anvil. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, and Black Steel 53 is here for 10 months. Sorry, no, gifting 10 subs. Thank you so much, my dude. That's greatly appreciated. We also got Prutsendi Prutster here for 19 months. Thank you so much. Mrs. Amy Skippy, Pezza777, Yo Dragon, K Jones, Sparky Girl, Bunny Mountain, Lord Chirpso, E Barbarian, Mad Hockey 35, Tesla Boy 11. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in that chat to Black Steel. We always appreciate the gifting of those subs. How many Woot farms do you need, says Hammy? I need one. And it's kind of occurring to me that I need to investigate like how much of this stuff I need. These ones here, I think you have a few per structure. I'm kind of thinking about like automating a lot of this, but some of these base things may not need automating. Like where does these things actually pop up? Well, there you go. They pop up in these blocks, but these are the upgrades. So I think maybe let's focus on adding in recipes that don't revolve around the anvil to begin with. Yeah. And then we'll fill in the gaps of the anvil as we go, because it looks like it's going to be horrendous, basically. So let's go back to the Woot. Get one of these crafting recipes in. I think I'm just going to whack all of this in here again for now. So we've done the anvil, we've done the plate, then we've got an ender shard, which is an anvil thing, right? That's not an anvil thing, but you use it for or in the anvil. Now we need to see if we can use our powder dyers here. We've got another noise in the ear. It's lovers are here for 2 months, saying I've been here for 2 months and I'm happy to stay for more months. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it here. Appreciate your support. Hope you enjoy today's stream, my dude. Thank you. Let's swap out all of these colours. Now that's purple. That's purple, yeah. The last one is the black. We're going to attach that. Very good. Going back to the Woot, which we can probably just leave in this screen. Let's see. So then it's soul dust, which we've done. You can make it that way as well. Fair enough. Got to keep an eye out for that, actually. Didn't we have... Yeah, look at that. But it's an ender shard for an ender shard. So these are all things made with that again. We've done the hammer. We've got this thing here for the Never Star. That's not a thing. This is something that we want to use. So I'm going to make a book first, because I know that those are automated. It was that block there. Actually, I think I only need one of these, so let's just... Wait, I made a... Dang it, I'm so confused. Here I need to make a book. Yeah, that's what I should have expected to see. Gotta craft it like this. Then shift it down. So going back over here, or sorry, no, going into this one, we just want to make that. Then we just want to make the thing before it, which requires dispenser and redstone comparator. Both of those things. Again, this is where I really wish that like you could have the system store some, so you can just do those one-off recipes. We only need one of these, I'm pretty sure, so that is why not. Cool. Okay, so... Oh, I've got the wrong thing written on this terminal now. Back to Woot. So that brings us up to about here. Factory Heart. Now that's a thing from one of those. Then we got Soulstone. Don't know if we need it. I'm just going to add it anyway. Got one of those noises in the ear again. Y'all hearing it? It's not just me, right? I'm not just going mad over here. That's a thing. I don't have shulker box, but like... Controller. Okay. Flesh casing, I guess. Could be a thing. Forgot to click that, didn't I? I haven't had to make that mistake before. It was something important. So factory controller, bone casing, blaze casing. Yeah, then there's a whole bunch of different types of casing here. Looks like some of these have multiple recipes as well. That'll be nice and easy. So we're at the upgrades, then we've got the tier 1 cap. That requires stuff, doesn't it? Tier 2 cap, 3 and 4. Basic power cell, nope, 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 nope. All of this stuff is nope. Lots of nope. And that probably gets us through the whole thing now. Yeah, so that's it. Ali Tay, 2001, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. And thank you for the support. It's been a bit of a slow fumble into this one, hasn't it? But we're getting there. You still didn't make the flesh casing. It's still a book, says Blackjack. I'll just make it again then. I'll just make it again. Rightio then. So now, how on earth do we get started? I've got to go back to this book. So you need... where did it tell me what to get? I forget. There's like... I think it's the heart. I think you start off with the heart. Maybe that is in this section. Oh, you need to do some mob capturing. You need the Ender Shard, and you need to get a full Ender Shard to generate a mob controller for that mob. To initialize the Ender Shard with a mob, you need to quietly approach your chosen mob and hit it with the Ender Shard. So, first thing we've got to make is an Ender Shard, I guess. Then we've got to go fight the dragon. So again, we want to see at Woot. Ender Shard is made with the Eye of Ender. And what else? A shard die, so we need a piece of quartz and one of those. Right, so I think you put the quartz here. Oops. And then... now that thing's just a pain, isn't it? It's just a pain. A useless, useless pain. Where'd my quartz go? Here it is. So... Oh wait, did it work? Do you keep the quartz? What'd I do? I'd put... What's that one for? I've forgotten. That's for that. That's for the shard. Let's take that out. Shard die. No, I'm doing it wrong. Huh. Oh, you keep... Now that makes automating this a little bit different, doesn't it? Because now it's a case of... It's a case of one for each type. So there's 3 different things there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe? 9. I don't know if this is worth doing, but I only see 9 things to automate now, if we look at it that way. What do you reckon, chat? I need some expert opinion here. You pulled out 2 pieces of quartz. Oh, did I? Well, that thing certainly survived. Maybe it's different for each type of block. I don't know. I don't know. Posing Raccoon 19, thank you so much for the gifted subs. To Zoe Rourke, The Rank 2100, Nike 2701, Defoni X, Sandthreek, Lit and Relax, Base Tom Brony, Hulk Hockey, Sleeping Clouds, and Bokaj Master. You heard your name being read out loud. Be sure to say thanks in the chat for the gifted subs there. Appreciate you doing that, Posing Raccoon. Yeah, okay. Looks like chat's saying no point automating it. Yeah, fair enough. We'll stick with that. I do like to automate, but we'll stick with that suggestion. So now what I need to do is go to the end dimension. Take some of these with me, I guess. I don't know if you can click on the same dragon over and over again. I'm also going to need my sword. How much infinity boost we got? 8k. I think that's weird. Does that only activate when you're actually in another dimension? Because when we first used that, I do not recall being in another dimension. It just ran out really quick. Did I get the one with strength too? I did, okay. 41 attack damage. Pretty cray-cray. Ugh, went too far. Hey, we got more gifted subs coming in. It's Black Steel here. What's going on? I'll take it. Black Steel, thank you for more gifted subs again. Also, Bob Gnarly is here for 3 months. Love that name. Thank you, Bob. Doctor Who, Lasco, P. Coltrane, FFURL, Haley Bailey, and Please Just Breathe. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat to Black Steel, and thank you again for supporting the community. Very much appreciated. Oh god, that's loud. Turn that down. And another gifted sub. Thank you again, my dude. Cloud Recesses. You've been gifted a sub too. Be sure to say thanks to Black Steel in the chat. 14k. 21. Wish there was a way to automate that. Oh yeah, I guess I could send some things like back over as well. I need this. Once again, we're fighting the dragon when I just need dragon's breath. So I got to sneak up on it and hit it with this. Look. Look. Come to me. Got it. Now it's supposed to unprogrammed. Okay, so maybe, I mean, it kind of, did we see a damage thing on the Ender Dragon? Hang on, hang on, hang on. There we go. I think I right-clicked. Mob captured. Do I just need to do it the once? Ender Dragon kills 0 out of 1. Do I have to kill it with this? It didn't mention killing it in the book. It just said you had to, like, do it a bunch of times. Maybe it did mean kill, and you just have to kill it once with the thing. This is, oh, here we go. It's going to be bad because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to kill it too quickly with the other thing. Or it'll be like incredibly slow to kill it. And we got a noise in the ear. That one was very loud. Goodness me. It's Valcar here with Cheers and Biddies saying loving the daily streams. Between these and the older VODs on the second channel, you've made quarantining slightly less painful. Appreciate you, X. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the Cheers and Biddies. Glad you're enjoying the content. I will keep it coming your way. I plan on doing daily streams. It might be a little tricky around, let me see, what day is it? So tomorrow will be fine. That reminds me, I don't like celebrating New Year's Eve. I haven't for a long time. Usually because like the thing that's on offer is like go out and drink, which is not what I do. I was half thinking it would be nice to maybe go to like London and see what's going on there, but thing is, it's like it's risky with Omicron and whatnot. And wait, what's the next step? Oh, now we've got to bring its health down. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, I'm not doing anything, but I don't like celebrating it. Like, one, because it's usually just drinking, and two, I actually really don't like celebrating the pass of time with milestones. I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't like New Year. It gives me these weird feelings. I just don't enjoy them, and I just realised I got fawns on as well, which is another issue. So I don't do that, and I'm absolutely fine with like just not doing something. It's like totally cool. So I'll be down to live stream. I'm not going to stay up late. I'm going to stick to like my normal routine and go to bed at the usual time. Sleep for all the fireworks and noise. Put in my earplugs, you know. So I'll be around Friday evening. Now, Saturday evening, quite likely. It's Sunday morning that I might pass on. Sunday morning, I might just want to go and spend the whole day out. I don't know quite what's going on when yet, but I will be out of the house pretty much most of the day. So if I don't stream Sunday morning, you won't see me until the Monday, essentially. Friends and I get together and play VR games, racing sims, drink, do fireworks, lots of fun. That sounds cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind something like that. But it's like going out and drinking, definitely not. X, you can kill the dragon any way you want, doesn't have to be with a thingy. Well, you tell me that, but what happens if we get it wrong? I've got to do this all over again. And you know how slow and grindy this like current little phase of the mod pack has been. I can't even remember why we're trying to get Dragon's Breath. Emperor, if you're wrong, this one's on you. I actually think I might as well just like play it safe and whack it with this thing. Like, come here, dude. Oh my god, it's pushing me away. Dang it, it just keeps like sending me way off. By the way, we've also got a donation here, Noise in the Ear from Bob Gnarly, saying just thanking you for being you. Thank you, my dude, greatly appreciated. I appreciate the nice message and hope you enjoy the stream. Let's now kill it to death with the shard. I did it with the shard. All risks avoided, I guess. There you go. We've got an Ender Dragon shard fully programmed now. X in VR must be the derpiest thing ever because VR chat. I did derpy already. By the way, we've got 750 peeps tuned in. Be sure to hit the follow button if you're enjoying the stream. And I haven't seen like one emote in my chat or request or something today that like I was really hoping someone would be like, oh yeah, you're an idiot, X, la 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 la. Because then I would get to show off something new, but, you know, that hasn't happened yet, sadly. Hasn't happened. Dragon scales, eh? Now we've got to figure out what's next. Oh, you see, now they're putting derp faces in chat. Now, here's the thing, chat. I haven't derped, have I, right? You're an idiot, X, says Zach. Oh, you're so brutal. Derp button right now, says Curls are doing. Well, have I derped this stream? Now, don't be like, oh, you did the thing with the Woot and you didn't know what it was, you idiot. Because, like, it's modded Minecraft. Like, how on earth am I supposed to know what to do with all this crazy, weird, complex stuff? I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I know I got that shard. Why were we getting the shard? Yeah, this bit was telling us that we got to do that. You have to fill the shard up by killing that type of mob while the ender shard is in your toolbar. Ah, okay. The tooltip will tell you how many you need to kill them, and then it will glow when you have enough. Cool. So then I think you need a mob controller. Yes, that sounds like it. So, mob controller is next. Yes, you have, says Curls the Doom. Doesn't matter, says Becca. Doesn't matter, press it. Well, I appreciate that, but trying to insinuate that I've actually derped, now that's just not on. You always derp, says Haley Bailey. Do I always derp? I mean, jeez. Let's see what chat thinks here. I've got a poll. New poll. Should I press the button? Press the derp button. Don't press it. Press the red button. What's the red button? I don't know. What does chat want me to do? It's up to you. Chat is trying to derp light X. Y'all are derp lighting me. Yes, I love that term. That's the best term ever. I will use that in self-defense no matter what. Y'all be trying to derp light me right now. That's exactly what's going on. Let's check it out. Again, I need the Woot mod up like permanently. We are trying to make the mob controller next. It was called controller, right? Or was it factory controller? Let's go back to that book. Mob controller. Huh. Oops. Put that back. Mob controller. One thing I noticed in when reading this is that the manual referred to things with different words sometimes. It is the factory controller, says Blackjack. Yeah, so when they writ that, they just used the wrong term. So I've got that and that, but then I need this. So then I need that. Oh god, I'm going to forget all of this. Right, make me one of those. I saw that. I remember that. Okay, then we... See, this is like not fun, ever. Basically. Like, when is this ever fun? Going down a rabbit hole. Let's try again. Okay, factory base. We need some of those. Got one. 4. So that's the first bit of this rabbit hole. So then we need the core. So I've got to make that thing. Right, redstone is the other thing I need. Okay then. Do that. Drop this on it. Hit it with a hammer. No. See? I press E, I expect to shift click it into my hotbar. Might not have been the best idea. Maybe we should put that on a different tooltip. Right, and then I got it. Right, core die. Oh, now we've lost Woot again. Oh god, I'm just forever fighting the game. Fighting all these weird things. Okay. That I can do now. Go on, that's it. There we go. Right, what's next? That and that from this. So I'll take that off. That goes on. I don't want it back. I don't want it back. No! No! It's going to come straight back, isn't it? Because there's like a bit of a cooldown time. There we go. We managed to get one. Right, we've got a factory controller. Goodness me. I don't know if this is the block that you can place down and see a preview or not, but we got that. Pretty ugly texture. Looks more like it's Space Invaders. That's the one. Right, results of the poll are: press the red button in at 61%, press the dirt button at 29%, don't press it at 10%. Oh dear, what have you voted for? There is no red button. There is no red button, peeps. Actually, in my stream deck, there is a red button. And it would stop me from streaming, so I won't press it. You had your chance, chat. You had your chance to see something new and amazing. Something wonderful and beautiful. Something that can only make the quality of the stream even better. Just noticing my bitrate for this stream is like really dodge, and I keep getting some notifications. So if the stream quality is poor, I think it's previewing on my stream at 160p. Dang. We said to press it, says General WCJ. You told me to press the red button. The red button would stop the stream, so I don't think you actually want me to press it, do you? Right, back to that book. Mob controller, capturing mobs. There's another page here, is there? Tears. Import or export. Oh, where's the thing about... Like, there's a tool. There's a tool somewhere in here. I read about it earlier. I'm just not sure where it is now. I'm sure it was in this bit. How to build. Oh, that would probably be where it is. Factory layout block. This will allow you to see the world where the blocks need to go. Yes. Factory layout block, right? It's that one. Wasn't that one of the ones... Oh, we already crafted it. Huh. So if I make another book, I just need another one of those. So we'll take that. And you need this thing to help you build it as well. But, right, time for this. So somewhere in here, like probably perfectly poised between these two. Right, it shows us what the factory is going to look like. I don't know if I can rotate that or it was based on the way I was facing. Yeah, it appears it was based on the way that I was facing. Now, I don't know how to tell it to do like a different level, but you can see all the different blocks here. And I gotta say, these textures are like pretty ugly. And I remember the ones before being better, but I can't really remember. I don't remember having such a sour impression of them. Anyway. How do we... Once the factory structure is in place, you can validate it using eHammer. You can use the intern to build the factory for you. The intern builds the factory for you. Use on factory heart, tier 1. I don't know how we get up to tier, like, 4 or whatever. Shift right click on the factory layout. Okay. That's just showing me the different layers. Alt F4 to make it work. Let's try Alt F4. No. Alt F4. Maybe you should try that on your system and see if it works. I don't know. It's not working here. It's actually called the intern. It is, yes. My bad. Just right click, no shift. Tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. So... I reckon we could integrate that into the base, like, pretty well, actually. I reckon we could do something with that. Yeah. I don't know how or what, but it would certainly give us, like, something to focus on here. I might make it a little bit higher as well. I think it will look interesting if it were a few blocks up. So I guess the first thing to do is to get it at the right height. And I think it started just there, didn't it? Yeah, I think we'll go for it there. That's pretty cool. Now, I think there's a way to get a readout of how many blocks you need. That's okay, so this thing says tier 1, right? What if I go... Can I tell it to tell me the different tiers? There you go. So now I get a list of everything that I need to make 10 factory flesh casing. Let's go back. You played with Woot in your Fullcraft series back in 2017. Episode 29 specifically, says Temp. Thanks for the info. I wish I had... well, I might go and check it out if need be. Anyway, right? But yeah, thanks for that. Yes, Fullcraft, the first one. That was when we did it. Sorry, 10 flesh casing. Let's get those in here. There's your 10. Just got to open it like this, really. Bone casing is 14. Then we have blaze casing at 35. We got ender casing at 60. That's one I don't think is in here. Oh no, yeah, it is 60. Lots of that stuff. Then we have nether casing, 95. So the nether casing block, interesting, requires that or that. And then I need 95, so I don't know where we get that from, so I guess it's going to be that, right? So I need 95. Wait, that gives me 9. So I need 10 Nether Stars. Okay, and then it's... I am starting to wonder, is that autonomous activator thing that we had, mechanical user, actually a good thing over here? The dislocator helps. Although it wasn't a minute ago now to think about it. Because I kept picking stuff up, right? I think we had this thing set for like... use item on block. So it doesn't mess with that. Which is cool. Unless that isn't what it was, right? That's the one. So it needs to do that a bunch of times. It's spitting them out everywhere. I think I might keep this thing in here. It's kind of amusing. And we need 90 of these, and then we need a recipe for it as well. What's that? Like 90 exactly, I think? Did we need 95? I think I did my math wrong. Lady Jezebellum, thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much for 10 months of support. Wonderful. Appreciate it. Is chat hoping that I derp today? Are y'all hoping that I do a derp at some point? You better be. I'm hoping I do a derp. I don't want, you know, I don't want it to be an inauthentic derp, right? Because it doesn't mean much if I just press the derp button for no reason, right? That's my main worry. Yeah, that's the block we're after. The nether one next. I feel like I'd be downgrading the quality of the stream if I just pressed it willy-nilly, you know? Should be able to see it there. 95, I think. And then let's at Woot and pick up all the things. All of those, all of these, all of them. And these are coming through slow. You derped earlier, says Rob. Did I really? Did I really, though? Why is your magnet not picking the items up, says Skyfire? That is because we have a dislocator anti-thing, whatever it's called. I mean, if I move the mouse over to here, I can tell you that it's a dislocation normalization field projector. Oh, of course it is. Of course it's a dislocation normalization field projector with the wassamadoodle and the doodle-ha and the hiddly-hidey. Right, I'm now in standing mode, peeps. We only want the highest quality premium derps here, says Lewis Spacebomb. Yeah, well, how about this? How about we make a deal? I need to go to the toilet, so if y'all stick around, when I get back, I'll press the derp button, and you'll find out exactly what's going on. Exactly. Is that thing still crafting more? Because I feel like I didn't get all of them. Or is there like a... there's a stack there. Yeah. Right, what's next after that? Oh, it's actually put some of these down as green, which is weird because I'm not aware that I have the base. Like, some of the things are green on that list that I'm pretty sure I don't have, right? Unless it's seeing them in there or something weird. Right, I'll be right back and I'll press that dirt button. Don't go anywhere, hit the follow button, I'll see you in a minute. Oh, right, everyone, I'm back, and, God, I feel like there was something I was supposed to do. Don't say wash your hands. God, don't be disgusting. There's something I was supposed to do, wasn't there? Oh, if only there was someone I could ask. You know? I could be like, hey! What was it that I said a minute ago? But I'd just ignore my chat if I asked, wouldn't I? As apparently I'm told I ignore my chat all the time, so you know. I couldn't ask them, possibly couldn't ask my own chat, because I'd just ignore it, right? Isn't that right, chat? Isn't that what you'll say? Is my tea cold? What? Of course it's cold! God, of course I forgot about it. Factory upgrades we need next. 4 factory upgrade block. That one. Oh, that's why, because it's already there. That's why it thinks we can do it. Was it 4 of those? That's good. So tier 1 caps. Are the tier 1s in there? I don't remember that. Yeah, they're not. Diamond shard. Right. I need to go make... Let's keep it simple. Quartz. Then diamond. Then emerald. Then nether star. I think one of each will probably suffice. What was that? Quartz. Emerald. Diamond, emerald, nether star. Right, what's chat saying? Forgot to wipe! Ah! Oh dear. I'm new here. Is letting your tea go cold a derp? Sure sounds like it, says Zoe Rock. Oh, look! Look, someone's new and already they're fiending! Already they're fiending. Oh, I can feel the shivers from here. Or did I just get whooshed? Whoosh! There's many memes here. It might take you a while to suss them out. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I'm looking at my own stream now, okay? Alright, let's just pretend I did say... Oh, I got the perfect place. I got the perfect place. I'm not trolling. I've got the perfect place. Alright. Let's just pretend that I'm, you know, hanging out over here. Oh, cool, look at my build. Oh, God, I'm inside of this thing. What's going on? Oh! Oh, you're going to get a hit of dopamine. I've just realised I've got a massive stream delay. I have no idea what that looked like. That thing is so far behind. It's going to take me like a solid 20 seconds to see it. I hope it worked. Judging by chat, it didn't actually. I'd expect to see... Ah, no, maybe. Maybe... Oh, I think y'all have got the same delay that I'm seeing. Yeah, y'all must have the same delay, because now I see it on my screen, and it comes through. Yeah, I've got like a solid 30-second delay, and so that means all of you have as well. That's really weird. Normally it's much more instantaneous. Y'all like it. Y'all get to see it one more time. And then you have to fiend for it forevermore. God, you know, the insatiable appetite for derping has just been magnified, basically, hasn't it? Let's see if it comes up. Alright, I'm now looking at my stream with that delay. I don't know when I pressed it. Oh, there it goes. It's brilliant, isn't it? I'm thinking that I would like to see if it's possible to make multiple of those and have them fire up randomly. I've got a feeling it won't be that easy to do. I've had a couple of ideas. I just need to explore some options. But I think it might be cool to get several animations together, and maybe not just for like derping, maybe for other things as well. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, this is something great we could do. I could use my Stream Deck to have a whole host of buttons that I can press, because I've got a bunch in front of me right now, and to be honest, I don't really use them a lot. If I had a whole bunch in front of me, I could have a whole bunch of, like, rather than emotes, like thinking of emotes in chat, I could have like expressions of Xisuma, like having a waffle, like just all of a sudden munching down on some waffle pop up. This is it. This is the way we go to the next level with the streams. Oh man, I've been thinking about that for a long time, like how to make something like that more actionable, and now it's come to me. I guess just seeing it happen on stream and then it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, another thing that I'd really like to do is do it in a way where y'all can like vote on making something happen on screen. So as I look into ways to do that, I might also look into ways to not only do that, but maybe find a way to make it so that y'all can put interactions on the screen or something. Yes, Xisuma munching waffles or handing out waffles, says Curls of Doom. Well, if you're in my Discord, that's a great place to put together some ideas. Look, if y'all want to discuss it, and maybe Becca or someone like summarizes it into a list, that would be extremely useful. I've got some ideas myself. Channel points, says Curls of Doom, that would be a great use for them. That would be a great use for them. Yeah, we got some ideas here. We'll get some ideas. I'm gonna get them into a document. In fact, let me make a note. I mean, I know I'm not gonna forget this, but I'll make a note anyway. Yeah, I really think we're onto something now. I've got a few more ideas in my head. Like Evil X. We could see Evil X from time to time, right? You know, you throw away some of your completely and utterly worthless derp coins, and you might see Evil X again. That's the perfect use for the derp coin, isn't it? Having your one chance of seeing Evil X again. Right, let's now make some patterns. We're in the right spot. So I want... I've kind of lost sight of them. Oh, that's it. That. So I want these ones next. The thing is, as you'll see, there are other components of them that we need, which is cap core. Actually, each and every time it's just cap core, isn't it? So if I go get some redstone, we've got the core die, redstone and the plates and the core die. Right, I think we've got this sussed out now. Let's get more of those plates though. Go for it. Right, when I've tried to make large numbers of something before and it don't let me, it usually means I've got to scale it down a bit. Okay, am I pressing the right button here? I feel like I am, but it's not showing me the crafting thing. Like, shouldn't I... There we go. That's weird. It wasn't letting me reach that before. Something's really laggy about this system, I've got to say. Like, every time we interact with it, we get lag. Go mine some derp ore, smelt it into dermium, and craft a Sumerite armor, says Skyfighter. Well, as I was discussing in my video today, I've kind of had an itch to make my own mod pack. The thing is, I won't be making it. I just don't have the time and the know-how. Oops. So if someone were to help me make it, like, potentially could add something like that, I don't know. I don't know what's possible. Yeah, so we're going to get a bunch of that stuff now, and then we can use it to... Oh yeah, I've got to put the recipes in. So that'll allow us to make the caps. Yeah, the caps down here. Then we've got to make the heart, controller, import, export, all that stuff. You know, it looks like we might actually get this thing up and running today. I'm sure we're going to run into more difficulties. There's no doubt about it, really, is there? Sounds cool, says Rob. Illuminati 2.0. No, I've actually got the perfect name for my mod pack that, like, it's just such a great name. It's like, oh, I'm glad I thought of that. But I don't want to say too much about it because, like, if we start developing it and it goes in a direction, it looks like it's going to be a thing. I might even do some, like, dev streams and playtesting, but I kind of don't like talking about ideas like that until you know they're going to be a thing, because otherwise it's just like, I don't mind doing something deliberately like brainstorming, knowing that you're not going to do it, but if you genuinely want to do it, I kind of like to wait until I know it might happen or not. Right, so we've got those cores sorted out, haven't we? So we need a 2 1 caps. 2 of those. Very good. Again, it's the AE system that's slow. Then 4, 5, and 7. Very good. Would love to see this mod pack, says Hammy B. I haven't even like expressed anything about it. Becca says, and it is derp together. No, it's got a. It's not a pun name. It's a really great name. I just, I'll keep my cards close to my chest until I know what's going to happen with it, basically. Right, so we've got all of those together. It's all in my inventory. Now we need to do heart controller, importer, exporter. Feel like there's an importer. Oh, I need a shulker box. I don't know if I've crafted one of those. Or obtained one. Oh, I've got to go all the way to the end. Unless I sacrifice this. No, you can't teleport away! Where did you go? Oh my god. No! It teleported out of here straight away. Wait, is it in this room? It must have gone like somewhere down here maybe? Oh! I don't know where it could have... I think I'm just going to go to the end. I do not know where it could have gone. Get some ender pearls. That is total jokes. That'll turn up at some point and it'll be like, oh look, I'm getting attacked by a shulker. How inconvenient. Put a shulker in mob imprisonment tool and then farm them. Is the mob imprisonment tool the Ender IO one? No, it wouldn't go in there because it's wrong mod. Oh yeah, we killed the dragon a bunch of times, so we got a bunch of gateways. I also pruned the end dimension so my backups were smaller. It's kind of interesting to see the compressed size. The compressed size of the world is like 10 times smaller, which I'm not really sure is... like, I don't know, it seems a bit much. Right, there's a quicker way back if we run into a thingy. I should probably just try and consistently head in a diagonal direction from here, so that I can find my way back to it. I feel like you see a little bit more when you're in this. Right, there you go. Ooh, and there's a comet here. Hello. Oh, one hit, one kill. Well, don't hit me. No, I don't want to float. Oh, wait. I can avoid the floating by using creative flight, I think. Yep. Cool. How many of these do I need to kill? I don't know, but this is made easy. Oh. Oh. Too easy. Take that, Jeb. We've modded your game and made it easy. Wonder if I can get that mob vial back. Or anything else of use. I don't see anything of use. Cool. Here's the thing. What way was the diagonal back? I've got 4 shulker shells, by the way, so I can make 2 of those things. I only need 1. It was that way, I believe. Exit works with any chest. Oh, now you tell me. You wait until you wait many minutes until I turn my head and look at chat. Oh. Oh, it's totally your fault. God. Goodness me. Alright, we're here. Becca, thank you for gifting a sub to Disconsolate Kangaroo. What a username. Thank you so much, Kangaroo, for tuning in. I've got a feeling we need a dragon's egg for one of these blocks. As soon as I saw it, I was kind of reminded. I was like, wait a minute, didn't I see you earlier? Thank you for that gifted sub, Becca. Appreciate it as always. So apparently I can just do that with a regular chest. Can I just craft it here then? Let's randomly change the subject to something completely unrelated. Did anyone watch Book of Fett? I happened to like catch an advert or something that put the release date in front, and I was like, I'll put that in my calendar. So then, like, when it came round on Wednesday, I was like, oh yeah, Book of Fett's coming out today. Watched it on Disney Plus. Really enjoyed it. It was seriously good. Book of Fett, says Sky Fighter. Yeah, I could say it like that. Book of Fett is the name of the show. It was great. It was just like The Mandalorian, but like the way they're building the character is really, really nice sort of pace to it. Lots of action. Lots of kind of like novel spectacles of Star Wars creatures. Kind of cool. I enjoyed it. Did we decide to start with this? So if I'd have just done that, I would have saved myself a trip. Probably the same dealio again. Importer, exporter, what else do I need? I noticed those ones haven't updated yet. Is it because it's scanning my inventory? I don't know. Controller we got actually, the heart, and then the cell, the power cell. So the heart and the power cell are left. Where is the heart? Factory heart? Gosh, the burping. Ugh. Magma, Stigan, iron block, and iron plate. Iron plate. Didn't I make a bunch of those? Also, this inventory is once again just disgusting. Just disgusting. Yeah, make a bunch more of them, or one. Magma was the other thing, and I got a feeling... Yeah, I need to go get some from the Nether, funny enough. From one dimension to another. In this one they have like pockets of it down at lava level, right? I still need to watch Season 2 of The Mandalorian, says Spooky Dokie. Season 2 was really good. I enjoyed both seasons. I think I might have enjoyed the second one a little bit more. Right, it looks like I might have come down here, I think for Netherrack. Or sorry, Nether brick or whatever before. Oh, I just had a thought, by the way. Yeah, oh look, there's some more. I can kind of go wherever I want, really. Could just hang out here forever. How's my armor doing, though? Yeah, armor would eventually break. So, maybe we won't hang out there forever. Right, back up we go. Feel like I haven't come out of this the right way. Where's the fortress? Fortress was somewhere around here. There we go. Okay, there we go. We've got to go up here. And there's the way back. The VFX in The Mandalorian were amazing, says Carls of Doom. There's a creature you see in the Book of Fett where it looks amazing, but like you can sometimes still be aware that it's like VFX, and I feel like it was just slightly in the uncanny valley. Like, it's hard to get it right, but like, you know, I think just a few more years, especially with Unreal Engine 5, like the uncanny valley stuff is starting to disappear with all those CGI effects, you know. So we were trying to make the we were trying to make something. Well, there's the power cell, and there's 3 different levels. They all require that, so that's block of coal with the thing that's on there and one of these. So that's Aphium. Let's grab some of that. Then these plates. Gonna craft up a bunch. Whoops. See if it can do that many. Yep. Okay, take that stuff back. And then we go And look at Woot again. So grindy to put this stuff together. Power 2 book? Come on. Ugh. It's hard to trick your brain that a non-existing creature exists, says Surprise T. Yeah, you got a point there. Like, you do know it's not. You like definitely know it's not, you know, a thing. Is that what I'm looking for here? That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, you know it's not real, but I feel like there's a bit of a charm to like mechanical moving things, or maybe like just watching stuff on VHS, which appeals to none of you. You know what I mean? Like lo-fi aesthetics. Sometimes using those tools can like evoke a better response from your imagination. Like, you know, you're filling in the gaps a bit, but they don't look fully fake. Whereas I feel like CGI has a problem where it can basically look very CGI. I don't know. I feel like I've not got the right language here to describe exactly what I mean. Because like both are fake, but for some reason, like if it's got more of an organic approach to how it's fake, maybe that's the right way to look at it. Like, one is digital and one's a bit more organic, where you use like low fidelity aesthetics, maybe the way you capture it on camera, or like when it's been run through a filter like a VHS tape. There's maybe a bit of charm there or something, is how I'm thinking about it. Okay, so we've got the flint. So it should be able to do that. Right, power 5, too much. Why do I have exactly 0 experience? We're getting some noises in the ear. I'll be reading those out in just a second. Just a second. Alright, I think it just needed an update, because now I've got too much. Power 2 book. Power 3 book. Into here, at Woot. That thing. Oh, it requires 4. Dang it. And then it requires efficiency 3. And 3 of those. So that means I need 2 more and then an efficiency 3. Ugh, God. A rabbit hole in our way through life. So I think I need 3 more books, right? No, that's not what I need. That one. Oh, we got one. What's in here that I could put back up there? These things for a minute. Don't need the slime. Yes, so I need another power 2. So I need 3 power 2s and then an 2 efficiency 3s, was it? I think it was. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one again. So we now have to make the power 2. Just got to put the right amount of that in. 24 maybe? And then efficiency. Efficiency 3? No, efficiency 5. Redstone. Apparently 48. And yeah, oh no, we need 2 of these, don't we? Right, so we need more redstone, more XP. Goodness me, we'll get there in the end. We'll get there in the end, peeps. Maybe. Maybe not. We got Posing Raccoon here with those gifted subs again. Thank you so much, my dude. It's always appreciated. Thanks for supporting our community. The Wild Jelly, to Sundry, Liz J, DTG Kosh, Nice Y. Be sure to say thanks in chat for those gifted subs. Thank you again. We also got Hammy B here with a Prime, and Nia Han subscribing as well. Thank you so much. Apologies if I butchered any names there. Apparently it's not actually that, it's a little bit less. And I still need more XP. 1, 2, 3. That's enough. Whew, let's make the books. Actually, no, I need more. I think I need more of that, which is the coal and the iron plates. So where the coal at? The coal right there. And back up to that anvil we go. Kayuma says, Xisuma, when do you go to sleep? In about like an hour and a half from now, roughly. I'm very prompt with my sleep, but well, I say prompt, that's not the right word. I mean, I'm very... make sure I get my 8 hours in, you know. Okay, let's come here and throw these things down, because we're going to need a fair bit of them. And we got Becca here with the cheers and biddies saying, just exchanging bits for derp coins, I still believe. EvilX coin 2, derp coin. Wait, do you get derp coin currency for doing bits on Twitch? No, yeah, I worded that correctly. Thank you, Becca, really appreciate it as always. Yeah, maybe we'll find something for the derp coin to do, but I wasn't aware that cheering gave you derp coin, but then again, they're always adding stuff, and I never know what's going on, do I? So we want 3 of those. Right, that means we've run out of some of these now. And I want more than that, obviously. Actually, don't I want 4? I think you need... Ah. Wait, didn't you need 4 for that? So I actually need 12. I need 12 of those, yeah. God, I'm probably going to need a stupid amount of these. Let's pick up some more of this stuff. Oh, I guess I'll take all of it. Oh, and they don't stack. So we got 3. There's 4. Right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see 12. This level. It's probably going to tell me I need 2 of these. No, I need 1. Thank goodness. 1, 2, 3, and finally, dragon egg. I knew I saw it somewhere. Let's grab a torch and go do that. Where am I going to get a torch from? Just here, I guess. Just out of here. We haven't done as much in the factory as I would have liked today. Dang. Could some of the lag be coming from the Anvil trying to work without a recipe? It might do, but didn't we see all the lag like early on? You could be right. It is something new I've added in the world. We'll have to disable it later. So we're gonna get some double egg action going on. Oh yeah. Woo! 2 eggs for me. Mmm, eggs. I do like eggs. I feel absolutely famished today. Just one more day and then I'll loosen up. But let's not talk about food. Come on. Right, in go these things. Is this the last one? I think this is the last one, isn't it? So we've got that now. We've done import or export. I think the heart. I think we might have missed the heart. It required that. Yes. Iron block, magma block, and plate. Let's get this one done. I guess it's got to make all the ingots first, right? I think magma block was the other one. One of those. Magma block, and go back to Woot because I can't remember. At Woot. Me cannot remember. Neon Clover says, when is Hermitcraft going to be back? Oh, let's answer that question, shall we? No. Actually, we won't. What was it? The heart again. So it's the core dye we need. And that's the one that we got there. Cool. No, that's not working. Hey, 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 hey. Let's turn this thing off. Was that a Pixel Riffs impersonation? Says Disturbed Puppy. No, that was just my over-animated, I don't know, commentator voice. That has nothing to do with Pixel Riffs. I just saw a question about Hermitcraft. Lethal Chicken says, what's Hermitcraft? And I was just like, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Right, let's finally do this. Go away! I want to finally do this. Did I make the heart, actually? I think I might have already done it. No, we didn't. Okay, cool. We now should have, in theory, everything in our inventory. Thus, we come over here. Oh, that's not it. Shift right click does that. Is it left? Something's supposed to help you automatically build it. To build the factory for you. You can use the intern to build the factory for you. Place the factory heart. Hold right click with the intern tool. And the blocks. Hold right click with the intern tool and the blocks will be placed for that particular tier. Yeah. Except right clicking doesn't do that. See, maybe I have to stand instead of float? I don't know. Holding shift, does it lay about... Oh, wait. It's currently not doing anything. Chat! Blackjack says place the heart 2 blocks above the factory layout. Then use the intern on the heart. Can't actually see, but I can see there it's kind of similar. Oh, it's 1 block above, by the looks of it. Ah! No! No! I mean, that's still right-clicking on it, right? Wait, right-click on the heart, you said. Ah, there it goes. There it goes. We're building it, peeps, the laziest way we can do. Char BB, thank you for 5 months of support. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Book says place heart first. Oh, does it? Okay. Factory upgrade base. Looks like we missed something there, peeps. Don't know if I should continue to hold down, really. Factory upgrade base. Well, it says 4. But it might be scanning this inventory. Factory upgrade base. Auto craftable. Oh, we've actually got those 4 blocks, so. Back to it. Oh, it's so busy. So difficult building this thing. Gast! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0. Thank you for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it. Ex-commentator voice is perfect, though. I forgot what I was going to say, says lol. Give me things to say in it, and maybe I'll say them. Xisuma, do you need to tell peeps about your Xisuma Says video, says Becca. The answer is, no, I don't need to tell them that there's a new video that they could go watch and enjoy. God, why would I do that? Oh, now I've inadvertently told them, Becca. Oh, it was supposed to be a secret. Just for us. Oh, well. Okay, I think you can put upgrades on this thing as well. The way the blocks are like not a full block kind of like bothers me, but it's not that bad. You can walk on it. Now we give it power, it will create items, la-di-da-di-da. So the power receptacle is nowhere to be seen. Where is the power receptacle? So, bunch of casing blocks, the heart, the flesh, the heart and the flesh. Sounds like I'm going to start writing a poem. Got these. I mean, maybe they're not. Oh, yeah, okay, right. So they're here. So these are probably where I put on my own dealios, right? 3 blocks left over. Block of coal. Oh my god, I can clean up my inventory now. Oh! Oh, 3 of all this clutter and suffering. So I don't know where the best place to put this. I don't know if I can put it underneath. I don't know what would look the coolest. I kind of like the idea of it... Oh my god! That was so loud in my eardrum. I kind of like the idea of it being sort of behind and then connecting to something back here. FinXLV is here with some cheers and biddies saying, "Hey X, if you are looking for new music, then note down my album, Project Olive, Escaping the Ice Prison by me, Flinks." I'll make a note. I'll make a note and check it out. Also, try using an ender block to TP around the base. It uses your XP. I have an idea to do something like that at some point. It's over here, that one, Travel Anchor. We'll get to that at some point. Thank you so much for those cheers and biddies. I appreciate it, as I am looking for some new music, so I'll check it out. They go underneath the factory heart. Oh, okay. So I have to put them underneath. I was thinking of building a big capacitor bank behind it, and then that thing can like display how much power it's using. So I guess we don't really have a great way of physically displaying like items. So actually there's only like one item really, so it's, yeah, not much of a deal. So the exporter should take the items out. I think just the master ender chest makes sense for now. Actually, it's the purple ender chest for the bottles, now that I think about it. We actually have this here already, so items coming out go there. And it's going to give us more. It's going to give us more than just the bottle, I've just realised, so something to be considered. I don't like how that is filling up with items. This thing should be like, have way less in it. It should be like that most of the time. Concerns me. Right, power next. Flux. Flux off. What? Flux plug and flux point are what we need. I'm going to be cheesy and just throw it down on top over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to rework this so that there's like more spaces, because I think I've spaced them out too much. But I'll probably do that off camera at some point. Yeah, this is the one that takes. So let's take. Okay, this is going to be called Woot Woot. Woot Woot. What is that from? Like, when did... It's like an internet thing, right? People started saying Woot Woot, and it was just like, it was always lame. Okay, let's not kid ourselves here. I don't think we've used that colour before. It's very... Oh yeah, password. Goodness me. I'm gonna leave it unsecure. How could I? Woot Woot. Woot was a thing at some point. The IO goes below the heart, up to several blocks down. Power up top. Oh. Well, let's put that there. I don't know. Certainly not connecting to it. So it goes above the heart? Oh my god, what just happened? What block is that? That's not placed, whatever block. This thing isn't finished yet. One factory heart. Interesting. We made the heart, didn't we? I remember making it. Then we made the heart and... Wait, that's... Wait, what am I looking at? I'm so confused. What is that block? That's the heart. That's a different block. None of these look like it. Is it that one? Factory controller. I remember making that. That's the key block. That's the one that has... Can I like... Is there like factory... Where's that? That's our one with the Ender Dragon thing in. Someone's saying it got placed on the stone... Oh! How the heck it get over here? Oh, very odd. We good now? We good now, homie? Yeah, I kind of don't want to put the power here. Let's check the book again. Power cells. Okay, different capacities, different transfer rates. Only connects when the factory is fully formed. I hope it's fully formed. Is this fully formed, peeps? I really don't know. So apparently it's below the heart where the in-out stuff goes. Well, that's down here. Is that not a part of this anymore? Is that not needed? So what, it goes here? It's not connected. Hmm. One block below that. Okay. That feels kind of odd. There's nothing there. Oh, wow. No, it didn't connect. I thought it connected. Freddy Two Roses, thank you for the cheers and bits, saying, in love this mod pack, so I'm watching EP1 right now. Ah, you love the mod pack and you're watching episode 1. Awesome, dude. Awesome, glad you're enjoying it. I mean, there's loads of episodes for you to enjoy on the second channel, I guess. The factory is not fully formed. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's looking that way, isn't it? So, let's put that thing back. Tier 4. I mean, what am I missing? I'm not seeing anything being projected. We made all the things on that. Do you have a mob captured in the controller? We do. I hope it didn't forget. Tier 4. Ender Dragon. Oh, we actually had to make a Tier 4 one for this. Like, is this even Minecraft, says the Royalist Bird. Modded Minecraft is very, very different game. It's like inserting a different playstyle into Minecraft. It's one of the reasons I didn't like it originally, and then eventually I kind of settled with, yeah, I guess that's what this is. Let's try and enjoy it for what it is. I'm not seeing like anything that looks unordinary, like, oh look, there's a block missing. It's... yeah. You need to place the IO underneath. What is the IO? Is that a different block? Because... I think, yeah. And let's go check. An IO block? Hmm. I don't know what that is. Importer and exporter. Well, they're 2 blocks. That's what's weird. Read the books is proper house. The importer. I mean, it says what it is, but it doesn't say where to put it, unless that's in another part. How to build. If you're upgrading a factory, you can place the factory layout block underneath. You can use the factory. You can use the hammer to validate it. That should... Oh, there we go. Now we've got a hammer. Which bit do I click to validate? Validating for tier 1, no power cell, no importer, no exporter. Okay. So it hasn't... Well, to be fair, I removed one of those, and everyone keeps telling me it's got to go down here. Found the power cell. That's a promising thing then. So I take it they have like specific spots they're supposed to go in or something. So it doesn't like that. Maybe they go the other way around. So importer on this side. Hmm. Underneath the power? Right. Like this? That's just what odd. No, I don't like that. Oh, they changed. Everything changed. It must be working now. That was not intuitive at all. The power will eventually come from this direction. There you go. It's getting power. Import, export. So, where'd that ender chest go? It's over here. This will export to an adjacent ender chest, right? I hope. Might need a conduit actually. It might not work quite like that. In which case, let's grab a chest and a conduit. Neither of them are got a connection going on now. Someone says click the controller to see. Let's go click the controller then. With this. Oh, there we go. 9% ingredients. Ah, it needs end crystals going into it. Oh, it drops shards. Fascinating. So yeah, I guess we'll have to consider how we store all of this stuff. Looks like it's going to be slow as well, so we might need to craft some upgrades. But it might be slow because of the end crystals. Let's craft a bunch of those. So yes, the reason that we got this over here is because I might make a ghast farm. Now, I will put a muffle thing on it, but I thought, like, this looks cool with withers in it, but, like, ghasts in here would look hilarious. So, we can do something real similar, like this thing over there, then why not? You know, have a bunch of ghasts just pop in the area. Okay, yeah, but if we go back to that and just ask one. So, glass we make out of sand, we need the ghast tears, and obviously we've got the Nether Star farm, so, like... Wait, do they need Nether Stars? Do they need Nether Stars in vanilla? I thought it wouldn't. Get some speed and fortune upgrades, says Drunton. Yes, okay. That sounds good. As for importing items in, though, like, how do I even import them, right? Like, how do I get something to go in there? It outputs directly to a chest beside the exporter. Inputs directly from a chest beside the importer. Thank you, Blackjack, as always. Let me guess, it's the other besides? Let's see what's going on here. Maybe it took one and I didn't notice. It's got the ingredients, yeah, 4 per mob. Right, so now it's upgrade time, because that's unbearably slow. All of this for some Dragon's Breath, peeps. Where the Woot? Where are you going to put this stuff? That's a terrible joke. Looting, yeah, so we want that. So you need the books. Oh, interesting. Tier 3 upgrade core. So you can sort of hop straight to the top tier of what you want to make. Don't want XP. Rate might be a good one. I don't know what the best combination is here. Mass, decapitate, efficiency, blood magic, evil craft. So I think we can rule out those and that. Efficiency is probably power related. Decapitate we don't need. Mass might make multiple mobs. XP we don't need. Looting we do. So rate, looting, and mass appear to be the thing. You want one of each, is Drunton. Oh, so you can't... Can you not stack it? Because in that case, there's probably only 3 of these I need. You need to make all 3 levels, place level 1 on the base, the blue block beside the heart, then level 2, then 3. The base block beside the heart. That? So that's where the upgrades go, and I have 4 of them? Is that the idea? Dragon's Breath is for Project E, right? Yeah. And what was Project E for? Oh, it was for that other mod. That's the way it goes. Techno Rave says, "Brah, I'm sorry, this is so boring. Please do something else." No wonder you only got 700 viewers. Oh, God, Techno Rave, man. I need to be doing it like you. How many viewers you got going on over there? Jeez. Oh, God. You know, it's a real sign of poor quality when no one's watching. I mean, jeez. There's some people streaming with 10,000 peeps watching. God. Clearly, I must go and watch that person instead of someone doing something I'm interested in. Clearly. You know? And then if it turns out there's someone with 100,000, oh, God, you're going to regret watching that person who had 10,000 peeps watching. Whew. You're going to feel like an idiot. Yes, you can put on level 1, the base, then level 2, on top and level 1, and so on. Okay. Well, we got 4 upgrades slots, so maybe just clarify. Can I make... TechnoRaf says, "I'm joke X. It was a joke. My bad." It's all good. It's all just part of having fun. So let's say we go for efficiency. No, sorry. Mass, looting twice, and rate. Can I do that? Can I make like 1 rate, 2 looting, and mass? If not, I'd probably just put the efficiency in there with it. Looting 2, speed 2. There isn't a speed one. Anyways, we've got a lot of stuff to do here. So, right, iron, redstone, plates, gold, glowstone, plate. Prismarine? I haven't got any prismarine, have I? That's something I... Oh, I do. Fair enough, I do. Block of diamonds. Right, those iron plates. I mean, if I get a little bit economic, let's just make half of each for now. Because we're going to need a lot more than that. Can I make 100 at once? Yes, I can. Then I'll ask it to make another 100 after that. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. It's using all the things, isn't it? No, really, X, I'm sorry. I didn't think you would even read that. I absolutely love your videos and good job on a fantastic season of Hermitcraft. It's totally cool. It's totally cool, dude. Like, if you were serious about that message, then I'm just going to poke fun at that. And if you're not and you're making a joke and I didn't get it, it doesn't matter. Like, it's all in good spirit. I'm glad that you enjoy what I do here. Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to TechnoRafe123. See, the community is here for you. The community knows. It's all good. Don't take anything I say too seriously. Thank you so much for gifting that sub as well. Very kind of you to do that. Very kind. Let's now go to the glowstone. Was it redstone and iron blocks? I was just thinking. I think it was. I think it was, off of memory. Okay, 32. Well, we got enough now. If that's correct. Go away. There we go. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, Blackjack. Can I get your feedback on how many of these? Can I put 2 lots of looting upgrade on one? Or do I have to have 4 unique ones? How do you make the crafters use the same item multiple times? Whenever I tried doing in the Sky Diamonds, I could only use it once. I don't think I can make it use multiple items. That's the problem. So again, going into here, tier 1 was that. Right, let's get started on that. We need the core die out of here. Or is it already on the anvil? It appears it's already there. And I think what I might be able to do is just chuck everything down there. And it'll eat its way through all of it eventually. Oh yeah, and it's been turned off. And there you go, it started spitting things out. How rude. 4 unique upgrades only, says here. Blackjack says, haven't tried using the same 2 at the same time. Not sure it'll work. Okay, cool. TechnoRef says, I'm sorry if I'm stupid, but what does a year off tier 1 sub mean? I'm guessing Twitch is offering you some sort of discount on being sub for a whole year. Probably because you got gifted a sub, it's then trying to push you buying it onto you. Which you don't have to do. So just ignore it. Drunton says, X, you use 1 base for all the levels of 1 upgrade. So level 1 to 3 uses 1 base, so put level 1 on the base block, then level 2, level 1 and so on. I'm not sure you do. I mean, it's been described to me that I need to build 1 of each. Which is, I think, what I'm going to do. Oops, did I pick up... Oh, I picked up the diamond blocks. Dang it. Just got loads of stuff getting spat out. This will definitely stay in this room, though. This is funny. We'll add a little lever to that thing, and it can just be like a little shrine for the time that we tried to do Woot, and it took us all stream, which it always does. It always does. Nuclear Slayer says they got gifted for 12 months. Now that I look at it again, not just 1. I couldn't see that on here. I didn't know you could gift like that. That's extremely cool if they did do that. Give the user some speed upgrades. Not a bad idea, actually, if we're sitting around waiting. Not a bad idea. I think it ran out of items. Now it's just having fun. Cool. So we got all of that. What else do we need? Again with that thing. Right, rate upgrades is power. So we need power looting. Efficiency. Let's add these on our thing. Power, looting, mass, and efficiency. Let's go up to the other room next. I can tell you, I'm gonna need. Don't need that really anymore, or any of that. I'm gonna need book and quill. 4 times 3, 12. 12 of those. Gonna need a lot of lapis. Gonna need probably quite a bit of the old XP. And then we're gonna need the things that make each of them. Techno, again, it's perfectly cool. Don't worry about it, dude. Just enjoy the stream. Don't think about it too much. Don't overthink it. That's the thing in life. That's the thing in life. Don't overthink it. Just get on with it. It's so easy. I know this because I was a classic overthinker, but like, it's so easy to dwell if you think you make a mistake or you get something wrong with someone. Like, you know, it's a more mature approach just to like move on with stuff. So, like, trust me, it's all good. But yeah, like people care less than you think about a lot of stuff, right? Like, you can classically overthink, oh, what do people think about me? And it's like, you know, they'll care less than you realize. Not in a bad way either, just like everyone makes mistakes. Compressed ender gravel. You won't be as judged for your mistakes as you might think you would. So we need like level 1, level 2, level 3 over here. Oh yeah, what happened to that book and quill? Take all of it. Well, we do... Oh, that's Civ Fortune. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I was about to actually genuinely derp. No. No, not today. Civ Efficiency, no thanks. Just regular efficiency, I guess. Wait a minute, I bookmarked it for a reason. Maybe that is a derp, because I bookmarked it. Oh, no! God, everyone's going to see that fantastic animation again. Oh, God. Terrible. Terrible. Also, looking over at my stream again, I'm reminded of the massive lag. Feels really weird knowing that when I'm talking to chat, there's like a good 20 seconds between us. Cloud Zero says, yay. There you go. You love it. You love the animation. Efficiency 1. Ooh. 4 maybe? Oh, you can look at the you can look at this thing and see it tick up. Right? Like 10. 18. So there's efficiency 3. What's next? I'm getting a little bit of like a weird sort of deja vu feeling here where I've actually done this like with this mod before. So it's kind of like just coming back around. Like, oh yeah, I remember like grinding out all these little books. Need more than that really as well. Is that free? That is. That only took 3 emeralds. Oh, are you literally telling me that it's like 2 and 1? Well, that's different, isn't it? Okay, now we need the XP. Right, there we go. Those books are done. Looting. Oh, it's probably just any old head, isn't it? Let's type in head. Does anyone know what version he's playing on? I want to try the mod pack myself. It's the original on 12.2. What was it again? Oh, heads. Yeah, that's why I looked them up. Well, we got plenty of creeper heads, funny enough. I'll take zombies though, we got more of those. 1, 2, 3. Does it work that way? Unsurprisingly, that is the way it works. Looting 3. And then we need 20 levels of XP. Ugh. And then looting 1, right? Cool. Last one to do is power. That's the flint again, isn't it? The old flint. Need a fair bit of this. Possibly. Probably. Gonna need some of that XP again. Okay, so... Oh. Power 1. I'm missing a book. Oh, we've run out of that. Power 3, we just need power 2. Okay, there we go. We've made all of those. This now means that we can go to the Woot mod at Woot. Yeesh. Right, we've got the rate upgrade. All of them. Dang, look at me, I'm prepped. I'm prepared. So 1, 2, and 3. Notice how they get smaller. I had plenty of opportunity to notice that, but now I do. And looting 3. Let's go add this stuff. Let's check out how much power it uses as well. This thing's going to be an absolute drain when it's fully. A literal drain. So here we can see 820 RF per tick. That's actually a pretty low starting point. So rate 1 upgrade, rate 2, rate 3, and now it's 4,000 RF per tick. but the rate at which it operates should be a little faster. Now we're going to give it some looting. And we're up to 5,000. That one not as expensive to add looting for extra drops. Okay. XP we're skipping. We're doing mass next, which should give us multiple mobs, I believe. And then efficiency just brings down the power consumption. I wonder if you can automate the creation of these books. That would probably be kind of helpful, wouldn't it? Right. Let's just put that in. Wow. 11,000 RF per tick. 29. Oh my goodness me. That is the killer. 84,000. Then this should take it down. 71. 63. And finally 58. So around 60,000 RF per tick. Let's go check the battery because this thing will be getting taxed. Yep. Luckily though the input can sustain it. Very cool. Let's go check our chests over here. So it's still eating away at those. And so far that's all we got. 2 Dragon's Breath. I think my other farm idea was better than this. Then put a dark matter pedestal with a watch of time on it and it will spawn fairly quickly. Oh, right. So we use that over here. Interesting. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a absolute rabbit hole for which we've got to craft or build a crafting system for. So might just leave that one for a minute. Pulse says, I'd love to hear X's thought for curls too. I've been working through deep depression for about 15 years now. My main thing has been just to keep pushing forward. I'd have more useful things to say, but I'm too tired and depressed right now. What is this topic you want me to talk on? I mean, I don't know specifically what you want me to talk on. I mean, you got the right attitude to keep pushing forward through, but like, the thing that helped me with my struggles, which may help you with depression, I don't know specifically, was like learning to look at my brain more like it was less me and more malfunctioning hardware or whatever, more like the wiring in my brain wasn't, you know, doing entirely what it needed to do, and looking at that through like a perspective of rationality as well. So when I went like to get help through therapy, it was about, it's called CBT by the way, cognitive behavioral therapy. You can look it up, you can probably find people talk about what it is and talk about some of the techniques and whatnot, but essentially it's a way of like looking at the neurology of your brain and learning about how your brain works with neural pathways, and then being like understanding that some of the negativity you experience and the way you think and feel about things is kind of routine, right? Like you build up these thought patterns, and so you get used to thinking negative thoughts or unhelpful thoughts, and you don't really like challenge them, and it teaches you to challenge them from a rational place. And to me, it was not only helpful then, it's just been immensely helpful ever since. I feel like most things I go through now, I go through with this tool set that like, kind of like keeps me in check and keeps me in a good way of thinking. I still have, you know, old ways of thinking re-emerge and stuff, but like I know what they are, I know what they feel like, and I've been slowly just working on building up new thought patterns in the mind. And this goes for like how you feel as well, which is not something that will be too apparent if you just start checking out what I'm talking about tomorrow, and it might sound pretty bizarre, but like I used to just have like real problems with like mood swings and feeling a particular way, and eventually I kind of realized these are like frames of mind that I'm going into, and when I identified that, it allowed me to like resist thinking and feeling in that way. And now all these like years later, every now and then my brain kind of like shifts gears, and I'm like, I know that place, like I know that feeling, like that's not me anymore. I've worked not to think and feel that way. Right? And you know, it sounds great hearing all this stuff. If it sounds like, oh, that might work for me or whatever, like, believe me, it is not a quick fix. It's a slow process. But like, talking years and years here. Like six years ago, maybe 6 or 7, was when I started it, and I was aware of it and sort of thought about it before that as well. Talis Monster says CBT is a very mixed bag. NHS uses CBT for chronic fatigue syndrome when you get extremely tired. Not most useful to think harder when you're suffering from extreme tiredness. Well, maybe they do that because there's a link. Like, maybe it turns out this disease is, or if it's called a disease, syndrome, is actually linked to neurology. Like, they can directly see maybe that it's like, oh, it's not a physical problem, it's a neurological problem. Then CBT would be possibly an answer to it. I don't know. Like, I'm not an expert, just hearing this, right? Yeah, I like, not everything works for everyone, right? We know this. You have to try things. You have to keep, like, whatever it is you're trying to achieve and change. When you fall down, you got to get back up. So like, if you try one thing and it doesn't work, look for another. And also, you know, make sure you give things a proper good try as well. Like, you wouldn't want to convince yourself something didn't work when it turned out it might be perfect for you. But yeah, it's about working on it. As long as you're making that effort to keep working on it, that's the best thing you can be doing. X, how do you find the little joys in life as you mentioned in the new video? Was the question. I don't remember saying something about the little joys in life in my new video. But I really don't recall saying something like that at all. I can comment on it to some extent. Like, I was watching something the other day and it just, like, it remarked on, like, how children find, like, joy in the simplest of things. And it, like, resonated with me because that's what I've been trying to do as well. I've just been trying to, like, it's really easy to compare your life and who you are to other things that you see, especially on the internet. There's an endless, like, stream of things that can tell you you're not good enough. And it's really easy to engage with that. And when you like are aware of it and you decide to tune it out, when you're like, I'm gonna stop letting other stuff like determine or judge me, or me judging myself based on it, then you become a little bit more open to like simpler things, or at least I did. Like, this is how it works for me. Then you stop like caring less about all that stuff and you start to just notice how simple things can be quite pleasurable. And for me, nature is probably the most obvious one. I get immense pleasure from just going for a walk outside and, you know, fresh air and hearing birds tweeting and looking at the trees. Like, it's all just relaxing to me, right? And I don't care if, like, that's not cool or whatever. Like, it just doesn't mean anything. It's like, do you. The quicker you can just be more comfortable with being you, that's the better. You literally said that phrase 3 times, the Skulls of Doom. Honestly, if I did, I, like, not only little joys in life. I did not. You're trolling me. You're totally trolling me. I do not recall saying that. I have no frame of reference for that. Stop trolling me. Yeah. Like, I would never troll any of you, you know? I'd never, like, I don't know, just lead you on some different direction just for a laugh. I would never do that, would I? So don't do it to me, okay? Because that's just totally unfair. I can't help overthinking. Omega lol, says Cloud Zero. Well, taking the lols out of what you just said, I mean, if the overthinking becomes burdensome in any way, like, don't lie to yourself if it is, because then it might be a problem, and a problem that might need solving. You know, X, if YouTube and Twitch ever shut down, you should become a therapist. Even the tone of your voice cures mental illness. I don't think I should be a therapist. I think, like, if what I'm doing here makes sense, that's because it is what it is. I don't think, like, what I'm waffling about translates to therapy. That's a whole different set of skills. There's some, like, strong ethics and people skills that can need to be considered. Something like that. That's kind of like just being a little too idealistic. I'm not trolling you and asking for help, says Girls I Do. Well, honestly, like, I'll have to go back and watch that video tomorrow, because I honestly, like, that just sounds so bizarre. I do not think I said that, but okay. Right, somewhere around here. We don't actually need this stuff to be witherproof. It's kind of occurred to me. Somewhere around here we want this thing, which is the mob crusher, which we should be able to auto-craft. And I'm starting to remember things now. Starting to remember things. I've played this pack so much. You just place it like here and it faces the right direction. So yeah, we'll build like a similar setup. With the ceiling and everything as well. Oops. I keep thinking it's going to go into my hotbar. And then this thing is going to like act as a sister tower to that one. Definitely got to put some mufflers up here. So yeah, I guess next time will be Project E stuff, right? As we're getting close to it. Got to build up some Dragon's Breath while we wait. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rewire Your Brain. Think Your Way to a Better Life by John B. Alien is a great book on the same track you were talking about, Xisuma says. Well, with a title like that, it certainly sounds like it, yeah. Let's pick some of this stuff out. I think you just put like... Oh, I have to press escape to get out of this. Like, pressing E doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think you could just put hoppers under this. Yeah, I'm not in a rush, even though it's something that you kind of need to put some time into. So yeah, like... Definitely want to work on the look of this tower thing now. I mean, this factory will be amazing once it gets fleshed out more. It's already starting to get there. I'm excited for it. I'm a bit annoyed by this here though, because I had a perfect vision of what to do with that space, and now it's a bit spoiled. As some of the, I guess what we'll probably do is turn the corner and put my little corridor over there, which means I'd need to put something else in this space. As for the lights here, let's grab some actual lights, the other type that we like to use. Maybe we can sneakily hide them, like here. Because this... might need to... Yeah. That feels nice and symmetrical. I'm going to go with that. Ladies and gentlemen, you might have guessed it, but we come to the end of today's live stream. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that follow button. And I'll be streaming again at a similar time tomorrow, or New Year's Eve, because I don't celebrate New Year's Eve, because I'm a weirdo. And you know what? I'm completely fine with that. It's just what I want to do. It's just how I want to be. I'm looking for a channel for you to raid right now. Riggedy raid time. Let's raid Tango. I feel like I haven't raided Tango in a long time. Here you go, sending you over to Tango Tech, peeps. So hit that raid button, hit that follow button, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. So massive thanks to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and shared. Thanks to all of my patrons. Thanks for all the peeps gifting subs. And I'll see you in the